Hi guys, welcome to Kay's View. I am your host Kay, and today I have a very special friend from childhood, Lori Simmons. Welcome, Lori.
Hey.
Today we're going to be talking about something very exciting because I'm very proud of her. Like I said, I've known her for years. We grew up in the same neighborhood. She's running two companies. The first one is founder. She's the founder and CEO of LLP clothing line. But we're going to go and discuss the second one, and it's her sex toy company, because it has an interesting story and a background of what inspired her clothing line. When did you start your sex toy line?
I started my toy line 11 years ago. I came up with the idea and I went to my daughter. And I was like, I want to do sex toys. So she was like, oh, let's go for it. Let's Google and find some toys. And I did my first party in my house. And then my second party was in the club, in the strip club. That's how I got all my customers.
So, but what did it inspire you? How? Like, you woke up one day and just said, I just want...
I had went to a pleasure party, and the host was like reading off cards, and then nobody was paying attention, and then I was like, let me help you out. So I started getting people to play the games, and I got people thinking that I was using a toy, so I got them all interested. So at the end of the night, the hostess was like, do you have your own business? I was like, well, tonight I will. So I went home, and I went straight to my daughter. I was like, that's what I want to do. Like, let's do this. The first time I invested was $500, and I made $1,000. And then I told my daughter, I was like, we could do this. Like, let's do this. Off the parties. Like, my daughter did my website. She did my business cards. And then I met this guy that was doing strip clubs like once a month. And then I was like, hey, I have my own business. Like, can I set my table up on the side and, do it like that? I was like, I'll give you a little goodie bag. And he was like, sure. And it was amazing from there.
Shout out to my producer in the background, Super Dave Media. You have samples of some of your best top sellers?
Yes.
So let's start with this one, because I think the ladies will love this.
The lipstick, you could travel with it. It looks like lipstick, so nobody will never know that it's a vibrator. Like if you're having a bad day at work, you go in the bathroom, handle yourself.
So give us a little bit more information on the lipstick. Does it have different speeds?
Yes, it has 3 different speeds.
Like low, medium, and fat and high. Okay, so it's definitely something that could be discreet at the airport, at the office.
Even the kids could think that it's mommy's lipstick.
And that's it. Oh, that's awesome. So what's this one's called? Super Scrubber.
And then we also have the Rose. It also looks like a lipstick. And it has 3 different speeds. Low, medium, and high.
Not waterproof.
Yes, this is waterproof.
That's very important detail.
Both of them are waterproof.
Okay. And what's the sound like? Is it a discreet sound?
Yes, you
That's something that we're concerned about, especially taking your lunch break at the office.
No, it is very quiet. Very quiet.
Okay, so it's discreet.
Yes.
Okay. So we're moving on to the big boys here. Right? The vibrator?
This is the vibrator that I came up with myself.
Oh, awesome.
Yes.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
It took me 2.5 years to come up with my own toy, because I always wanted to come up with my own toy, but Candy had everything. So I said everybody smokes weed and everybody smokes the vapor. So
you designed this?
I came up with the vibrator that turns into a vapor stick.
Oh.
So you can smoke that?
Yes, you take this part off. You could connect any cartridge to it. You could connect the weed cartridge, the edible cartridge.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
That's interesting.
So you use it at the same time? Or
you could take the cartridge out and then switch it. See, let me show you.
So when you're done and relaxing, you need that hit afterwards. Okay, that's nice thing.
The bottom is for the vibrator.
Let's smile here. Okay.
And then you turn it off. You screw the crown off. And then you connect the vapor.
So what was the the creative process behind this? Like what?
Because I wanted to make sure that this was washable, because you can't use like any fabric because you got to use it down here, and
Okay.
we're very sensitive down here.
Exactly.
So you don't want to have anything that could hold in bacteria or that you can't wash
Okay.
it. So that's why it took me so long. So you could take this part and you hold it and you blow out the weed.
Yeah, it usually has to warm up. That's interesting. It has different flavors.
You could do it with any flavor you want.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
so it's definitely waterproof. So this is something that you can use outside or internally, vaginally.
Yes.
Okay. Oh,
But you could watch it. It comes in pink and black, and it comes with the little case.
And it's very discreet too. It's not. It doesn't look.
You could take it on the plane. You could take it anywhere, and they will think that
As soon as you smoke from it, that's it. That's
Yeah.
That leads to now I'm gonna be looking out for people at the airport. I'm like, wait a minute. So like we were saying, how we're delicate, of course, right? pH balance and all that. What's the proper way to actually clean your vibrators?
This one, I have the oils that you could clean it, the soap that you could clean it. I prefer that you clean it with like soap without like perfume, like Dove.
Unscented.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, just hot water.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I prefer soap and hot water.
Okay.
Because you don't want to put too much hot water, because then it starts, messing up the
material.
Yeah.
The material. That is awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so we're definitely gonna have to link that up, your website for that.
And out of the three things you've shown, the lipsticks is a higher seller than the vapor?
No, the vapor is. Those three are the most sellers because they more discreet. You can hide them in your pocketbook. This one, everybody thinks that it's a vapor stick.
So, what are the price ranges? I'm sure does it cater to different budgets?
Yes, this is $20 and this is $80. If I have to provide the vapor stick, it's $100. Because the vapor stick, you can get it anywhere for like, because people have different preference. Some people want the weed, some people want the edible. So I tell them where to go to get it. They could go to any weed dispenser to get it.
Oh, interesting. And what I love about this, we're going to venture off, what inspired you, your clothing line, and the name of the clothing line, which that's why we started with the sex toys, because that was an inspiration behind the name of your clothing line, which is LLP. Just let everyone know what LLP means.
LLP stands for Lori Loves Pleasure.
So, when did you... Just the creative process when you decided with the sex toys, I need to get into the clothing line, and why?
Okay, when I came up with the clothing line, I saw everybody with men clothes. So my first thing, I started with the active wear, like the workout clothes, because I was like, okay, everybody's looking cute. Let me put some LLP workout clothes. And then everybody was like, where you get that from? And I was like, oh, this is my clothing line. And then I was like, you know what? Let me do the t-shirts and the hats. Then I started doing the sweatsuits, and then everybody was like, the guys would walk up to me like, well, I will wear LLP too. So I was like, okay, let me make it for men and women, because it was just for the women, because the men already had, everybody in the neighborhood had clothes for men. So everybody was like, I will wear LLP. So I was like, okay, like, we're going to make it for men and women.
And we love a good sweatpants and hoodie. But you also, during COVID, I had to point this out because I remember during COVID, you took the initiative of making masks.
Oh, yes, yes. I made the face masks. A lot of people's been asking for those again. I made the face masks with the LLP on it. And those was the best sellers during COVID.
During COVID, which I think that was a nice gesture too.
I was like, I was like, since we gotta wear masks, let us look cute at the same time.
Free promotion as well, right? So, so you have sweatsuits for men and women, and you also started a kids line as
Yes, yes. I wanted to branch off because, you know, when Easter come around or, you know, birthdays, the parents want to dress up like they kids. So I was like, let me do it for kids. But I had to find a different logo for the kids because even though it says LLP, but the logo is like lips with a cherry hanging out, and you don't want no little kid going, you know, with that lips.
lips with the cherry.
Yeah. So my best friend is working on a totally different logo for the kids, so that way, you know, when parents do order an outfit for her and her son or her and her daughter, it's not prerogative. Like, oh, why that little kid got that on?
Yeah.
So. Yes.
No, that's a legitimate concern and such. So we have some samples of caps, which I love it for the spring and summer.
Yes.
It's breathable, which I love that. And this could be for men and women as well. Like, and how much are these?
It's 20.
Oh, okay. How many colors do you have them in?
It comes in all colors and different styles.
Okay. That's nice. That definitely caught me one. So, you had your first fashion show.
Yes.
Last year, September 2023.
Yep.
So, how was that?
It was, first I was a little nervous, and then I was just so excited because I'm like, my clothes finally get to run the walkway, you know. So I had my cousin and I had my friend Rosie, you know, be my models, and they loved it. And now everybody is like, when are you going to do another one? When are you going to do another one? So it was just super excited, just, you know, meeting new people, meeting other artists, or meeting other people that have their clothing line. You know, it was just, you know, amazing.
What was that initial feeling you had when your first model walked down the runway and you saw your clothing?
I was so excited. I was like, yes.
I could imagine.
Yeah.
Oh, and at the end of the fashion show, did you learn anything from there? Like, as a businesswoman, what could I have done better? What to improve? What to add? Any inspiration came from your first fashion show?
Yes. To you know, that I could do it for anybody. You know, just stay focused and, you know, just stay, you know, positive about everything and say, hey, you could do it. If they could do it, you could do it.
Yeah. You always have that positive outlook on things, which I love. I gotta rub some of that on because I have a problem with that. So, and you also, and congrats, you was shown on 2 magazines. And she was definitely featured. Her models was featured on it. Congrats with that. How did that came about? How did you?
Well, I met the guy that does the magazine, and he was like, "Do you ever thought about putting your clothes in a magazine?" I was like, "Really?" I was like, "I would so love that, to see my face and my clothes in a magazine." And when it came out, I was just so excited, so excited.
That's awesome.
The magazine, Styling So magazine, they was the ones that, you know, gave me the opportunity to put my clothes in the magazine. This is my son. My granddaughter was my first model for my clothes.
Who's the
And this is my cousin. They are my models in the magazine.
That's wonderful. And who owns the magazine?
His name is Jason, and her name is Candy.
Jason and Candy.
Yes.
Okay. And they started the magazine.
They started their own magazine.
That's wonderful. It gives like a nice 80s and 90s vibe.
Yes.
Going through an actual magazine instead of, and they also have it on digital. Do you see yourself incorporating more items?
Yes. And having a little boutique.
Okay. That's your goal.
That's my goal. That's my goal.
But you also didn't bring one of my favorite purses. You have purses.
I have the pocketbooks.
Pocketbooks, which I love.
Yeah. I have the pocketbooks. I have the little handbags. I have the book bags. Yes.
Okay, so definitely. We're going to have to.
And this bag comes in all colors, and it's reversible.
Oh, when you're in the mood for black or red.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. And it has the LLP logo inside as well?
We could put it on. I just put it on this side because I was like, let me try something new.
It's different, okay. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So, what else do you see yourself, like 5 years from now, where do you see your company?
Oh, all over the world. All over. I already got customers in like St. Louis, Australia, Texas. You know, I got some of the famous people to wear it. And, you know, I just see myself just branching off.
What, shout out some other famous people that you
I
that
got
actually
Mr.
purchased.
Cheeks to wear it, thanks to my Uncle Gary to help me out.
That's dope.
And I got Slick Rick to wear it.
Oh yeah, I saw a photo of that online.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I got Special Ed to wear it. I got Jada Kiss to wear it. So, you know, I'm just trying. I'm trying.
That's wonderful. I'm so proud of you. It's such a dope opportunity to sit down with you and finally give you your flowers. Because we go way back like car seats. So, definitely very proud of you. So, what are we looking for? Is there a spring line coming?
Oh, yes. It's a spring line coming for men and women and kids. I'm super excited about that.
For spring 2024 or?
24.
Anything for the summer?
Oh, everything.
A little bit of everything?
This year is my year because my birthday is the 24th, so 24, it's the whole year.
Right. So, would you ever venture north, like in underwear for men and women?
I do bathing suits for the women. The men, I would love to do boxers, but either the LLP all around or the lips all around.
Oh, in the right places.
So that means you lean more towards the clothing aspect of your business, right?
Yes, because the toys is already out there. Like I do parties, I do bachelorette parties. I just got booked to do the boat rides, the after work boat rides on Thursdays.
Oh, those are fun.
Yeah, so I really want to focus on my clothes.
Right.
Like my toys been out there.
Marketing of the parties.
Yeah.
The toys, you gotta think about that when you're doing the party. So the clothes, you gotta actually how I'm gonna get this.
What I do, I will buy an outfit for me and a guy, and I will be like, hey, can you just post this on your page? Or, you know, if I go out, they be like, hey, I like that jumpsuit. Where you get it from? Oh, this is LLP. You could pre-order it, or they be like, oh, good idea. You know, because I learned my first mistake when I first came out with my clothes. I bought like a whole bunch of small, medium is large, and it didn't sell because I had to think about other people. Like, you know, some people are extra large, some people are 2X. People is not always
curvy,
So, you know, when I first came out with my clothing line, it was like, oh, yeah. So I was like, now what I do, I let them pre-order it instead of me ordering a whole bunch of stuff and just having it on hand. So it works out much better because, you know, when I first came out with it, I lost, you know, a little bit of money, not as much, but now I know, like, honey. Just pre-order it or let them pre-order it.
One last one for me then. What's the craziest thing that happened in one of these parties? Parties?
The pleasure parties.
The pleasure parties. What's the crazy? Oh, it was a few.
I bet.
It was a game that I played with them. You had to put the condom on the banana without using your hands.
Women's party.
Yes.
Okay.
And the woman swallowed the whole banana. And then I was like, but
wait, the skin and everything and the condom?
She peeled the banana.
Oh, I'm about to say.
And she swallowed the whole banana. And I was like, she won. I was like, that's it. I was like, I said, you can pick whatever you want on this table. I was like, game over. Game over. It was just, everybody was like, what?
Oh my.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I was like,
sometimes you do have guys.
Yeah. Like when I do have guys there, I play games that they could play with the girls.
Right. Yeah.
You know, I have the tissue game that you have the plunger and they have the tissue between their legs and they have to put the hole in the stick, you know, the stick in the
through
hole.
the toilet roll.
But they can't use their
It
hands.
sounds like Chuck E. Cheese for it. Yeah.
I mean, great.
Right now,
You might find love in one of those parties.
Yeah.
oh, no. See, now you are. I'm not looking for love. I'm looking for the high scorer.
That's what I'm saying. Looking for lust, looking across the room,
Yeah.
and like the banana eater, you're like,
Yeah.
oh.
No,
Like,
I
ooh.
don't like that message. That's a good message.
You guys get so uncomfortable with the word love.
But no, the parties are really fun.
Yeah,
really
it sounds
fun.
I attended one. I think I won the penis of that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had
Yes.
game night at my house and she came and then I was like, come.
You know, I don't think it was fair because it was fair that I won. The thing is that the other two women were much younger, so I had a age advantage and experience advantage. And I know strategically, I knew where to place that prior to closing my eyes.
And also, here's something, I don't know if you want to hear it, but sometimes the babies get more experience than everyone else.
Yeah. It's
Well,
true.
I won.
As the boat hits and everyone got like,
I won. Yeah. I hope, because I try to teach the youngins sometimes. So this is a fun conversation. We can go on for hours, but I have to say I'm so proud of you. We're definitely your items can be order online, the clothing line and the sex toys,
everything.
So what's the name? Yeah, what's the website?
My website is LoriLovesPleasure.com, and then I have Instagram is LLovesPleasure0524.
Okay. But you're definitely gonna see it somewhere on the screen. Thank you. This was so much fun.
Oh, no, listen, I enjoyed
What is
myself.
your all-time favorite sex toy?
Personally, the lipstick. Yeah.
Discreet and
When
quick.
I'm having a little rough day at work, come home. Listen, nobody's home.
Oh my God.
Hello.
Yeah, I prefer the bullet. You know, something discreet. Not like
The smaller, the better.
Oh wait, but do you have the full body sex toys?
I have everything.
For the gentlemen?
I have everything. I have everything.
The 6 foot tall.
No, I saw the silicone
I have the butt. I have the vagina.
Not the amputee, but I know about that.
The amputee.
No, I have the full dog. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, you have to check out our website. The items on there is crazy. There are a lot of toys for men.
And about the party stuff, do you promote the parties? Or do you
Yes, I promote the parties. I do them in Brooklyn, Queens, the Bronx. The Bronx is my favorite. Because, listen, they don't care. The price is nothing. And they fun.
Yep.
They not one of those that be like, no. No, they be like, Lodi, come.
Yeah,
It's so much fun. I love doing parties. Like during COVID, that's all they did was girls' night out at their house because nobody couldn't go out.
Exactly.
It was fun.
That's awesome.
You know, I love my business. I have my business for 12 years now. And I'm so proud of myself. I'm so proud.
Maybe one day we can host one here.
Hey, listen, I don't mind.
I'll
Unisex.
film and promote.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it'll be good. Thank you for watching.
Yes. Look, she like, thank you for watching. She's taking her, like, hold on.
This is Kay from Kay's World. This is Lori Simmons,
AKA Lori Loves Pleasure.
Thank you for watching. Peace and love, my kings and queens. Bye.
Bye. Oh, this is